It's so. I guess going back to the point, it's
Hi, buddy.
you got to look at people as customers, and you're selling a product to that customer. So you don't be as I know it's hard to do this because most it's the complete opposite for like most artists where they think of themselves as like, hey, I'm coming up with this bright idea and I'm the best fucking thinker in the world. Look at don't be as narcissistic. Look at it like, okay, if you are going to look at it from your own perspective and what you thoroughly enjoy, you need to put yourself in the customer's seat. If I'm a customer, would I buy this shit? If I'm a customer, what type of things would I be interested in that would incentivize me to reach in my pocket and actually make this purchase? Like it's not as black and white as converting views to views itself. You know what I mean? To sales, but it's about, okay, the people that do put eyes on it and do give it a time of day, I need to make sure that it's a type of customer I have in mind, and I want that customer to be the person that's like most likely to buy it.
Can't post comments to some destinations. People, that's fine. Who cares?
You know, it's about the get rich quick scheme.
Hello.
So
hi guys.
You see this in music. Why? Hey, there's a
sound. I got Ripaverse on my iPad. I'm gonna listen to him.
For them,
listen to Eric July while I draw.
The initial boost, and that's what's in. I'm gonna make that type of song or whatever, and I guess that makes sense because you may strike gold, and then you blow up off of it, but it goes back to the original point.
What?
Right? And that is, what type of audience are you building? What type of audience are you cultivating there?
This guy gives TED Talks every night. I don't know how he does it.
Maybe get a hit song even out of it, and then they're going to move on to the next trendy fucking thing. Or the next, because you blend in so much, the next type of shit. They're going to. So I would much rather, instead of having the most eyes on the shit, because I'm doing what's in or I'm doing what people expect or whatever it is, I'd rather have lesser eyes on it, but those eyes are actually going to be converted into buyers. So that's my thing. I think that a lot of people focus too much on giving up too much game, man. It's the trailer age, man. Everybody's all fucking. I mean, movies do this shit. You know, I'm seeing the whole goddamn movie synopsis. I'm seeing everything. I already know what the fuck's gonna happen based on what the fuck I saw in the trailer. You're doing too much. You know, slow down. I know you're enthusiastic about your product. Everybody's showing off this, showing off that. Like, sometimes it ain't about that. Sometimes it ain't about that. Sometimes it's like, just give enough, let them make an informed decision. Have an audience in mind, but let them make an informed decision and go from there. Because the game is to be sold, not fucking told. We have Sound Engraver with a 2 says, thanks always for your inspiration, Rip. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So yeah, just to that person that had that question, man, it's less about converting viewers alone and more about I want the viewer to be a customer. And so I have a person in mind as far as who I'm making this for. It's like when we came out with the initial trailer. Not the ISOM trailer, but the Ripaverse trailer, where we talked about like the code of ethics. And the code of ethics was about what you can expect from this company. And I do that because, or I did that, and the code of ethics will be in every book that we drop, whether it be the inside fucking cover or page, whatever it is. I just want, it's a standard that you get to hold me to. And the reason why I did that is because you already know what to expect. And in the event that we move away from that expectation, we've thoroughly fucked up. royally fucked up. So yeah, shout out. Oh, I see Ethan's in the chat. What's up? Says action figures are in. Tomorrow frogs arrive. Yeah, man, he's shaking and moving, man. Saw his videos, man, that loading dock, man. Those things are fucking, loading docks are crucial, bro. Those warehouse, man, getting their products. Yellow Flash is also in the building. Shout out. Shout out to both of them. Welcome, welcome.
There's somebody in Ripper's chat trying to run me down. He's sitting there like, Ethan's poison. Don't open the door for him. What the hell are you talking about, dude? I open my own doors.
First and foremost,
people are crazy.
Sales. And I think a lot of creatives get too caught up in the
I got haters.
Art and the art alone, and they forget what it is they're trying to do. I mean, it's cool, man. If you just want to do a passion product, a project, all right, cool.
Yeah, this is he's saying what I said.
You need to understand that you're not old money.
My understanding of who what Eric July's whole strategy is.
That the audience ain't as passionate about it as you are. Well, shit, you know, that's why. Sometimes you got to take a step back, put yourself in the audience shoes, and then go do something great. So yeah. We have sound. Did I read this? It says thanks for sound great. I think I did read that, but thanks for that. Always for your inspiration. Yeah, starving artist. Yeah, man, that's the old starving artist, man. That debate, that last debate that we had was I mean, it's just you expect these guys to have this moronic mind, but to just hear someone just flat out say that basically I'm supposed to be broke is holy shit. It's like to even hear something like that. It's fucking crazy. It's insane.
They're out to drag you down, man.
Yellow Flash on the 10 said Chuck Dixon, the legend. My first comic book was Robin 2 Jokers. Wow, hell. Yeah, man, a lot of our first comics that grew up in their era was a comic book by Chuck. I was talking about it earlier about, man, just so much. That's why Alpha Core to me was just perfect because, you know, that's right up his alley. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, those books are books that he was writing, the books I grew up on. So to even be able to be in this position is just wonderful, man. So, but yeah, it's right up his alley, and I know he's going to knock that out the park. And that's what I try to do. And I will try to do going forward. Like, I don't want to get in a position, obviously, as the team expands, we bring more people on. Like, I don't want them, just because, you know, you're a credible artist, you're going to be doing this character. I want it more of, writer, you know, and I have this gig. It's more like, does this make sense for you? You know what I mean? And if it does, then, yeah, I'll put you on the project. So, yeah.
Yeah, Chuck Dixon excited on that Alpha Core book makes sense.
I've already been seeing all the artwork for it, obviously. And, you know, I got some more inks today on that book. We're like, 70 pages? Like 70 pages in, man. So we're about to enter the home stretch on the Alpha Core book. Hilariously enough, actually, I think the other book is going to get finished first that we'll announce. Because that's like only got the ink's already done. And the colors, we got like, I think 30 more pages of colors that roughly, yeah, about that, about 30 more pages of colors that we have to do. So that both of those projects will be coming to a close in the next couple of months. So yeah, we'll see. Well, Chuck offer signed copies. We may do something with them.
This is going to be the biggest thing, biggest sales event for Chuck Dixon in like 30 years.
Look out. We got some special things that we have planned.
It's going to be really good for him.
For our releases. You'll get your first glimpse of that at ISOM 2 and some of the stuff that's available. Can you give a secret insider preview to ISOM 2? No one will tell. Yeah, anything I say is somebody's going to write about it or something. No. You're going to have to just wait. Just understand that it's good. And there's a character that is introduced that I know people are going to love. Maybe as much as her. I will say that. But it's not as introduction focused as ISOM 1 was, because we're not, the universe has been the universe has been launched now. So now ISOM 2 is more focused on the stuff that happened in ISOM 1 and his story. So there's not as many characters. That's why we're not releasing cards, because there's not as many characters that got introduced. So, but there are some, but it's about ISOM and you guys learning more about him and his experience. And yeah, it's a good story. I was very happy with it. It came out good, and yeah, there's some elements, different elements. It has a little different beat. Like I say, because again, ISOM 1 was the intro. It's like I had a lot of stuff that is, and now 96 pages feels like a lot. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of like a comic book, it is, but like when it comes to what we're trying to do, it wasn't enough, But we did what we could to contain it to the smallest story that we realistically could tell. But it was just so many different things that we had to do. We got the characters that we had to introduce. We have ISOM that we had to really get off the ground. There's just a lot riding on the entire universe to launch. There's a lot riding on this first book. So we don't have to, I mean, we're still world building, obviously, but we don't have to launch the freaking company with anymore. So yeah, there's some good stuff in this one. I'm very excited about it. The story just came out. It just came out good. And Cliff, Gabe, El Taib, they both did a killer job on it. Did great jobs on it, just like they did with 1. And I just can't wait for you guys to see it.
Cool.
So yeah. It was it's intriguing. Like we had, obviously ISOM 1 had there's a lot of branching off points that we had, with the introduction of like, Michael Copper, and that story kind of ties into Fontano stuff. So a lot of it has connection, you know what I mean? It's like connected in a sense. And you can see, which is the point of why we dropped those tidbits, because you can see, like, even with Yaira and the Alpha Core, you can see kind of how there's branching points where it's like that is a story with.
So Yaira's got to be the third book, right?
Within that story, and those aren't just at random, right? Those aren't just those instances, and those stories, introduction and how they were introduced was not random at all. It was
Gabriel F. Thanks for $10. He says, "God bless you,
sir." We're going to be expanding on in the future, and those are specific events. So it wasn't just for nothing, for sure. So
thank you very much.
I'm excited, man. It was. I can't wait to really get this warehouse staffed up, so I can really, really, really focus on the creative stuff and just start.
Oh, his chat's saying hi to me a little bit. Hello, guys. Those of you who are watching this and then watching him at the same time. Hello.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Very exciting. So it's it's just, I don't know, ISOM 1, man. It's just, I'm so glad it did as good as it did, and we were able to get some reinvestment money. But man, when I say we are really excited about the future with these upcoming books and like other stuff that I'm gonna be writing, man, like holy shit. It's sometimes it's hard to get I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah, man, I got plans. I got plans. I got fucking plans. So we'll see. But yeah, we got Monday. We got a big announcement on Monday. Book number 3, I guess, or 4 technically, if you include item 2, will be announced. And yeah. I'm getting things ready with ISOM 3. Man, it's a good time to be a creator, man.
Tired, dude.
You imply
Eric is tired.
There's a character.
It's so fun to see other people going through this too. It feels you feel like you're all alone going through this.
No, it's an ISOM's book. It's another character in the book that gets introduced. Look, I play it by ear, man. Like, this is how I am. I drop characters, and this is how it really will be forever. And I'll expand on the characters that people like the most. Make no mistake. This is why we're going to be sending out surveys. We'll be doing all of that sort of stuff. And I'll try to keep keep our hands on the pulse, because we want to know what the beat's like. We want to know what people want. So I will give people what it is they fucking want. So as people are like, are gravitating towards this, because it's not like I anticipated, for example, we sold Yaira posters, right? You think I fucking anticipated her poster outselling ISOM's poster? Fuck no. That wasn't. But that's how it is, man. It's like that with music. With music, it's like, you drop a song or you drop an album, and next thing you know, the album is, there's a song that you were just married to. You really loved it. And maybe they didn't feel it that much. Maybe it was only okay. And then there was a song you thought was a throwaway, and a few people just absolutely enjoyed it. I've heard you. I had you loud and clear. We got the loud noises with like Norfolka. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are really intrigued by this idea of this of that band. So yeah, like the way I see it is,
Kevin Spady says, "How the sketch looks great. Looking forward to getting mine." All right, Kevin.
Digging, and they'll always. That's how it works.
Bro looks like draw faster. Oh, you can't even see it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Sorry.
I work as the owner.
This camera is like not where it should be.
If the fans want it, and it's something that they want expansion, I can't be predictable in the same sense. The anticipation still has to be there. So there's a line that we have to be able to, skirt. But in the same respects, we want to give the audience what it is they want. And if the audience is telling me, like, even if I thought it was just going to be a side character, and they're like, hey, I want to know more about this person, well, we get to work.
You got to do it.
We get to work.
You hire Chuck Dixon. You tell him to get to work. Get to work, Chuck.
The
hell?
We get to fucking work. And that's how I'll treat this company. It's about y'all. It's not about me, man. It's not about just this simply being a passion project, because I get more out of just giving people something that they can thoroughly enjoy than I'm going to get out of anything, just writing whatever it is that I want. Like, that's fulfilling. The fulfillment comes from the world building and the jobs that we're creating, as well as just being able to give the customers something. You got a sea of just shit, and you got people that are looking for something else. And for them to pick up a Rippaverse book is impactful. It's meaningful. It's because they don't have to do that. And the people that do, I want to make sure that they're rewarded for it. You know what I mean? Because look, man, dude, people are reaching in their pockets, spending $35 on a product, man. Like, You know, they don't have to do that. So we want to make sure that we're giving the people that are doing that something they want. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
Simple as that. But yeah, that's ISO 2 is right on the horizon. Monday is going to be a huge announcement. And actually next week, I just say keep tabs on the Rippaverse, not just on Monday. Just keep tabs on the Rippaverse stuff all next week.
I cannot wait till Rippa launches ISOM 2. I got to see how number 2 sells.
We are go for ISOM 2, the next campaign, which will probably piss a lot of people off. I'm okay with that. Whatever fucking works. Whatever works. Because, like I said, I think in the last stream I did, haters getting pissed off and my detractors getting pissed off is not intentional. That's a side effect. I'm not going out of my way to try to make you angry. I'm just creating shit and you're getting mad. So that's your own fucking problem. I'm not going out of my way to do it. It's just something that happens to happen.
That's funny.
So, yeah, it's about the customers. I'm more intrigued by the people that are actually interested in my shit as opposed to the idiots. Like I said, I guess you can monetize. I guess that's where the haters are. I told y'all, haters are really only useful to me in monetization, but in a way they help a lot because the monetization turns into reinvestment money for the Rippaverse. Never go out your way to please a hater. Nah, some people do, which is weird. Some people are really because look, being disliked is something that I think a lot of people aren't prepared for, especially people that are like not confrontational and people that are generally nice. Like they actually are like not as rough around the edges as someone like myself. So it doesn't feel good when there's somebody, because often it's unprovoked. I mean, you got to understand what haters are. Haters are haters, bro. Haters start shit without being provoked, right?
That's
it's just
right.
what they do. And some people, they can't handle that. They don't like that. They don't like the idea of people disliking them.
You go, what can I do to fix it? How can I fix it? And you can't fix it. That's part of the whole thing.
Everybody has to be able to deal with. But I will say, if you're a creator and you see a level of success, you better start learning how to deal with it, because that's
fucking A, man. I swear to God, I was so naive when I started this. I did not understand.
These motherfuckers hate you, right? And there's nothing you can do. You can be the nicest person in the world.
That's going to get burned right out of you.
Be rough around the edges like me. They're going to hate you. Nothing you can do to stop them. So you got to get ready for people disliking you for fucking no reason fucking at all. A lot of people, I think it's why a lot of people like fight for improvement or fighting to get approved by idiots so much, because they just can't handle that shit. That's where the whole cancellation thing kind of came from. It was like, you need to be uncancelable, but why does that stuff matter for a lot of people? It's because they smell blood in the water and they realize that they can get whatever it is they want, weaponized victimhood, which is insane to me, to pimp you into doing what they want you to do. And that's how that idea gained so much power, because people would rather, instead of going through all that bullshit,
Rippa has gone full on like culture war with this. He doesn't talk about Disney anymore. He doesn't talk about this stuff so much.
Like, fuck these fucking people.
Man, it's all about his own experience now. It's fun to listen to. Because I get it. Like, I completely relate to this guy.
Fuck these fucking people.
Jesus Christ. Completely understand where he's coming from.
Fuck them. Take money off them and go be great.
Go be great, he says.
So yeah, it's exciting, and I can't wait for Ice something too. But yeah, Monday. Keep in mind, Monday is the big day. Got another. Chuck Dixon was book 1. We got book 2. Book 2 coming out. So all right, guys. I'm gonna bounce. It's been 2 hours. I wanted to make it to the 2-hour mark. Shout out to Ethan. He's still in the chat. No yellow flashes here. Shout out to everybody, all the mods.
Good guy.
I don't know when next I'm gonna stream. I know we need to do some shit, Ethan. I know we kind of talked about it. We'll get a date here soon on when we're gonna do that.
Yeah, man. Anytime. I feel like I'm talking to him.
Yeah, definitely Karen's back. I need to get
he
back
can't
to
hear me.
Streaming and stuff, but I gotta find the time and shit.
That's nice. Thanks, pal.
We get this warehouse, and now that we're moved in, things are kind of starting to level out. But we also got to get staffed. So, yeah, guys. I'm going to be up out of here. I want to thank you all so much. You guys are incredible, but I got to bounce. But we'll see you next time. Until next time, y'all be easy, man. Yeah. Peace out. Enjoy the rip.
Let me see. Is John Malin live yet? They should be live. Dave Finch is live. Where's John Malin? Jack show live, scheduled for 11:15, so 1 minute from now. All right, we're ready. I'll probably join them later, but I want to get like a few of these covers done tonight. So I'm not trying to interfere with them. No disrespect to the Jack show at all. But people like when I do the little draw streams. So there we go. Little Heather Swain sketch. This over here, and let's get another one. I could do Heather. I could do Salamandroid. I guess I'll do a Salamandroid now. Oops. Hey, Caffeinated Wolf. How are you, my friend? Really enjoyed your boss's stream just now. We were listening to it while working. He's a good guy. Yeah, I agree with Eric we're probably about 95% in agreement about things. Oh, I was reading about Target. Target, like, first of all, wow, Target is bending the knee quick. I didn't even think of that. Like, I thought, well, Bud Light, Bud Light was a pretty big success, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get to Target. Like, holy cow, dude, they took all of the Pride merchandise and they moved it in the back. And of course they did it. Like, it just occurred to me that it's like, no, that's a conservative store. Like, Target is where normal, like, middle Americans go. And what are you doing? What is all this stuff? Zoivod says, I'm just curious, man. Do you ever get the chance to speak to David Finch? I've spoken to him maybe a couple years ago on his own stream. We're friends. I stay away from him because I don't want him to get in trouble. It's as simple as that, man. I keep my distance from everybody. The people have worked hard to sort of make speaking to me a crime. So, but he did. Somebody asked him on his stream maybe 2 years ago if he would draw Cyberfrog, and he said, "You know what? Ethan's my friend." So I really, for him to actually say that meant a lot. I appreciate it. He's a good guy. Christopher Archell says, "Hey, Ethan, are you going to be at Garden State Comic Fest this June?" I will be there. Christopher, yes, I will be there with a table. I will sell Cyberfrog merchandise. And, it's going to be a good time. And then we're going to hang out. I got a hotel room. Cecil's going to be there. A lot of comic skaters are going to be there. And I hope you are too. Doing fantastic, sir. I absolutely love getting some good Ripper rants. Yeah, it's not even like a rant. Like that was like a TED talk. And you work all day at the warehouse. You do, what you got to do. You're creative. You're doing fucking work, like real hands-on work at these warehouses. And then you come on a live stream and you got to be like, all right, look, I got to encourage you guys, tell you guys what's on my mind, hype up product. like you could see it, man. It does wear you out, man. But he's really great with these encouraging talks, and I just appreciate it because I completely relate to him. He's good. Oni 65 or 64 says, any new Leam therapy streams? I haven't heard or I don't know. I feel like he's maybe taking a break for a little while. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Hello to all of you out there. Hello to you. Yeah, it's nonstop, man. I'm telling you, like this entire comic book thing. I had to. I talked to Vito about it because Vito was on John Delarosa's show, so I had a chance. I said, Vito, I want to talk to you about Rippaverse because you don't fucking get it, and you got the completely wrong idea. You're spouting all of these like leftist talking points about it. You don't understand what he's about, and you can't. You got to give the dude the benefit of a doubt because you just don't get it. And I said, this is a guy who Comicsgate, when we first started, we had like two main complaints about comics. I mean, the main one, of course, is that the books just aren't very good, right? So, they're taking Spider-Man and all these characters that people love, and they're putting their propaganda in them. They have no right to do that. It's not about politics in comics. Hey man, do your own comic and make it political. You should, if you want to make a left-wing, weird progressive comic, make it your own. And that's why I never had a problem with like Kelly Sue DeConnick's Bitch Planet. It's like if you want to do a feminist comic, make it your own. Don't put that shit on Mockingbird. Mockingbird doesn't become you, okay? If you want to do your own comic about being a bitch and being a feminist, then do your own comic and let it sell on its own merit. Don't stick that where people don't want to see it and they're not expecting it. So the comics were not so good. But the second thing was the attitude of professionals towards customers was really, really bad. The business model was bad. And I mean, Eric July just kind of came out and said, all right, I'm going to like that to Eric was like his primary focus. He says, these guys say over and over again, like, stop giving money to people who hate you. All right, so I'm going to express love for my customers. That's where I'm going to go. I'm going to make something that's for them. I'm going to express to them that I'm concerned about what their interests are. They're a part of this thing. We're doing it together. Basically, the old Clubhouse Stan Lee approach to Marvel Comics, right? Like you're part of the Merry Marvel Marching Society. You're part of this thing that we're building here. You're part of the club. You get a no prize. Stan really brought people in and made them feel like they were a part. Is he drawing the Little Mermaid with the eyes? Made them feel like they were a part of something. So now you've got Eric July doing the same thing. He's taking the same approach. He's starting the business from the feeling that he wants to give you about it, and that's what it is. It's not. You can look. It's not cynical at all. I really don't see that there's cynicism in what Eric July is doing. He's trying to just say, look, I'm making something that belongs to you. I care about you and your interests. I want you to feel like this is yours and you're a part of it. That's where he begins. Now, you can criticize his comic if you want to. I mean, obviously, you have to do that. And the first issue of Isom was the first issue of a comic book written by somebody who's never written a comic book before, and it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, not at all. And it showed all kinds of potential. And it should have shut up and silenced a lot of his critics. Like, holy shit! Like for a first effort, this really is pretty good. Second one's going to be better. The third one will be better than that. Again, that's what this is all about. This is all about creating a business model that we wish that companies would sort of also adopt. They would also adopt that strategy. Marvel and DC should be that way. They shouldn't be expressing. They shouldn't be trying to criticize their longtime fans like that, like over there. Like Andy Corey sitting there saying Superman would punch you in the face. You've become the type of person. Hey, Trump supporters, you're the type of person that Superman will punch in the face. It's like that's ridiculous. So Eric just kind of went around and created a company that was based on those ideals. That's what he wanted to do. and I think he did a good job of it. People responded to it. Now, business is business. So now I think he recognizes, you can hear it, man. You can hear him talking about his next projects, his next books. He's excited about them. I think he's recognized that he needs a little bit of help. So he's hiring some pretty big heavy hitters to come in here and create more comic books. He's got the audience, he's got the characters, and now he's got to get some really talented creatives in there to help him out. So here comes Chuck Dixon. The guy's just a winner. The guy understands. I don't think it's about ego with him. I think he's here to actually try to make money at comic books, which is a concern that a lot of people don't seem to have in this industry, in this business. They don't seem to care. They're not trying to make money. They're trying to do something else. So, I don't know. I think he deserves support. I think he's getting support. And I'm on his side about it. I want him to do well. I want the books to be better. I was able to give ISOM #1 a thumbs up, having purchased it and read it. But yeah, I did. I told him, I said, there are a couple of things here that you should, that I had criticisms of. And, people do the same thing to me. I think with Cyberfrog, it's helpful. It's just honestly helpful. We're trying to, none of us are perfect right out of the box, right out of the gate. We should listen to criticism and try to improve ourselves. So, man, I'm excited. I like that he's just like, hey, this week, Memorial Day week, I'm going to have a bunch of new announcements. Good, man. Let's get things moving. Let's get things stirred up. And of course, Jack Show's late. Vito coming out with plushies before Jack Show. What the fuck? Is Vito doing plushies? Zorbad says, that's good to hear about Finch. He always struck me as a good dude, and he has some great tutorial videos. Not as great as yours, of course. No, his videos he does tutorial videos. They're really helpful. But all kidding aside, I get what you're saying about messing up his spot. Yeah, man, I'll send him a Christmas card and stuff. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna put him in any kind of trouble. Wazit Gear says, I'm a little intimidated. I do not know where to start with Cyberfrog. Is there a checklist? Anything out of print? Well, I try to keep things in print. You can go, there's a link in the description to our eBay store. Just get any copy of Blood Honey. Don't get Blood Honey Drained. Blood Honey Drained is just the art. There's no words in it. But get any copy of Blood Honey, maybe the silver or ghost edition of Ultimate Blood Honey. That's where to start. Wazit Gear should cost you $20 to $25 for an 80-page book. And Wreck Planet will be on eBay probably this summer. It'll join our eBay store. We're going to finish fulfilling Wreck Planet by the end of July. That's my goal. So Malin is waiting for you to get him off, says Wartooth 88. Yeah, John, don't wait for me. If you're waiting for me to stop, I'm not going to stop. You guys go without me. I appreciate that. But yeah, you got to go without me, dude. Sometimes John will do that. Is Ethan still streaming? Let's just wait. No. I'm going to stream and listen to the Jack Show for a little while, if you don't mind, you guys. Tomorrow is a big day. I can't even believe it. And getting the Vespis in was pretty neat, but it's not the same as getting Cyberfrog in. Getting these Cyberfrog action figures in. Amazing. I can't wait. I'm just going to start shipping them. I'll go get that first campaign and just start shipping out the as many Cyberfrogs. Like if you ordered a Cyberfrog and a Vespis and not a Heather Swain, then I'll probably just ship your order out. I want them in people's hands. Salamandroid is like a puppy dog with kind of a crocodile kind of face here. See how he's got big cheekbones. He's got happy eyes. Like he's mostly smiling all the time. And he's got crocodile teeth that come out over kind of a wide, round wide head and round features. He's just kind of fun to draw. We got to get the sculpture right for the action figure, and I've been saying this Salamandroid action figure. I'll start it in 2 years, but I'll probably get going on it, like really get it together once Red Extermination is underway. Once we got that campaign launched, I'll get my sculptor. I have a rough sculpture of it already. I also have a rough sculpture of the Rainbow the Brute action figure, which I might do. We'll see. So I might get that Sal figure because I don't know how long it's going to take to make the Salamandroid figure what I want it to be. And at the same time, I gotta start bringing money in because right now money is going out and very little money is coming in. We got to get money coming in. Relatively speaking, very little is coming in. Still a lot, but we got to keep campaigns going. Big campaigns. And that way we'll have a little extra money to do stuff with. Like hire sculptors. I spent a lot of the Blood Honey money putting together toys. All the Blood Honey money went out like, all right, let's get going. Let's get these toys made. Takes time. And we made a pretty good profit on Blood Honey. So, I mean, I want Salamandroid to light up. I want his eyes to light up. Maybe fire in his mouth. You know, stuff like that. That's what I want. Make it like the kind of action figure, like, because you only, I look at it like you only get one shot at this, you know. I don't plan on being like Todd McFarlane and really, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to be a toy company that's just producing dozens of toys every week. I don't think that's where my life is going to go. I just want to make my stuff. Get it right. We got the amazing Eric Weathers in the chat. Do any Cyberpunk characters have slime? We need to bring back figures that come with green slime. That's a great idea. I didn't even think of that. Cyberfrog with like slime. Queen Bee says, did you get my PayPal for that Proto Heather okay? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We got Heather, prototype Heather boxed up and ready to go. What is this? My stuffed Blood Honey. And thank you, Queen Bee. My stuffed Blood Honey box from eBay came today. Oh, nice. Wonderful. Zoivod, wow, thank you for $55 Canadian. I started scripting for my own books and wanted to go back to the Spawn comics. I bought the anthologies, was surprised at how bad the art was. I remembered it being amazing, but I can confidently say My Anatomy is superior to 90s McFarlane, LMAO. Oh, boy. Yeah, like McFarlane is... oh, I mean, I don't go back and look at it too much because, yeah, you will be... I think in this day and age, you'll see a lot more flaws than you did back then. His stuff was so exciting. He's more of like a cartoonist than he was, you know, strictly a disciplined comic book artist. But his stuff was so expressive and so exciting that most of us just didn't mind. We didn't mind seeing those flaws if we found them. It's for kids. His comics were for kids, man. They were very exciting. But I remember at the time, like some of the older kids in the neighborhood who were also reading comics would be like, he sucks. And they were such bummers about it. Like, don't be a downer about Todd McFarlane. He's really good because he's just creating and generating enthusiasm. There aren't too many people who can do that. Again, Eric July is another one of these guys who just bleeds excitement and enthusiasm. And, it's contagious, man. And that's what comics are all about. This is the thing that somebody like Vito doesn't understand. You have to generate excitement. You have to be able to do that with your comics. You have to get people excited about them in order to buy them. There's so many choices out there of things to do and things to spend your money on. How do you get people to buy comics? Well, like what Eric's doing. Talks to people. He's gets them excited about his characters. I don't know anything about his characters really. I read Ice on #1. I have a faint glimmer of an idea of who this character is. Interested in learning more. But I'm more interested in just being a part of this and enjoying one man succeeding, creating his vision, and just seeing where this might go, where it could go. The sky's the limit. And also, I particularly like Eric because I think he's the only guy right now, or July, the only guy right now who has any inkling of what I'm going through every day. It's like most of these guys have pretty manageable campaigns. I have many very large campaigns that require multiple pieces, and it's a lot of work. Do I seem grumpy lately? Let me ask you guys. Do you think I seem grouchy lately? Because I feel grouchy. I got to cheer up. I try not to. I try to smile, but I just feel like, I feel overworked and I feel a little bit tired. I hope I don't seem grouchy to you guys. Yeah, says Job of the Peacemaker. yeah, says Nosferatu Side. Shit! You are a miserable git. I let the hate flow through you. Chile made you grouchy, says Slacker High. Oh, hey, we got Vera Dark in here. Hi, Vera. The beauteous Vera Dark. And she says, eat a cupcake, Ethan. Oh, my God. I ate a steak today, and I ate, Andrea made hard-boiled eggs. I don't think I'm at a point where I'm going to eat a cupcake, though. Maybe for Memorial Day. Yeah. Memorial Day. Listen, grandmom's cooking. All the rules go out the window. Whatever she brings is cool. If she wants to bring a pie, and my grandmom can make pies, I don't care. I will eat the pie. My grandmom's 92 years old. She's traveling all the way from Edgewater Park over to Marlton, New Jersey to hang out with us, to have a family reunion. Might be diet related. Need a pie and some sugar, says 201 Studios. Zoibot again for $11 Canadian. I'm not crapping on McFarlane, chat.
And action.
Let me pause this nonsense. I love his art. Was just surprised at how time blurred my memory of his original work and how a lot of the panels were clever filler art, not as detailed as I remembered. McFarlane's Spawn was all like amazing colors and layout. Some really iconic images, but if you're looking at it like a regular comic book, his Spider-Man stuff was better. His Amazing Spider-Man and Hulk stuff was much better. Oh my God, dude. With the Beastman thing. I missed some $5 super chats, really? Oh. Let's see. Queen Bee, I read that one. Ladies Man. If Flash movie gives you royalties, how about giving every CGer like John Shane, Anna, etc. $5K? They could use the money. Why in the world? Why would I do that? And they don't need those guys, the ones that you mentioned. They don't need any money. They're doing just fine. Yeah, I'm not giving them $5,000. Why don't they give me $5,000? Hold on a second. Let's see. All right, I think that's it. I think I got all the super chats, and thank you for them. Wise Guy says, I need the money. Lol. CG reparations, says Michael Bancroft. Yeah. But you know what? Like, if anyone should pay the reparations, it should be Marvel and DC. Tommy, thanks for $10. Congratulations on the figures arriving. Could you come on the Toy Lines podcast and talk about them again? Thanks. Oh, sure. Yeah. Especially since they're here. It's hard to talk about them when they're not here. I think I'd really like to come and talk about them when people start receiving them, Tommy, if that's okay. I'd like to have people getting them and opening them and playing with them. And I think that would be a good time to talk about them again. You know, you should all go back. Battle Brick Road, Caffeinated Wolf. Speaking the truth here. Yeah, Eric July should have you on. I hope he does to promote Battle Brick Road. He doesn't do that very often, like really, but it'd be great if he did that for his own guys. You know, I know you're doing a lot of work for Eric July. Eric Weathers used to come on my show a lot. I really, when I put the link in there, I hope Eric Weathers comes on the show. Who usually comes on when I put the link in there? Not very many people. Everybody's doing their own thing now. You have to have an organized show in order to get like a big room of people. When we first started Comicsgate, I'd put the link in there and just say it's Comicsgate Live, and everybody would show up. I mean, there's just like 12 people and then 8 people in the waiting room. But I think since then, people have taken the advice of creating your own, grabbing an oar, creating your own thing. And that's good, I guess. Demon Eye says, who betrayed CG? Nobody. Not recently. It's been pretty nice. I think everybody is kind of feeling like Comicsgate is, you know, I mean, obviously we've still got, you know, the war campaign creeps out there, was campaign, usual peoples, but for the most part, Comicsgate's really nice. People are getting their work done. Books are getting funded. Like 6-figure campaigns used to be like extraordinary. Not so much anymore. Lots of people get to 6 figures now. There's still some campaigns that I wish I could help a little bit more, but I do. I feel tired sometimes. I feel tired in my bones. That's just too much. I got too much on my plate. And that might be why I'm grouchy. Anyway, if I am grouchy, I'm sorry. I'll cheer up. Oh, I missed a $5 super chat again, I think. Internet guy. EVS, Shane and Malin keep vague posting about some CG betrayal. Can you explain? I have no idea what's going on, but I love drama. Hail CG. I haven't seen that. Are they joking? It's okay to get grouchy, says Joan Wong. Just part of your wise sage character arc. Do stay away from green titty milk, though. I will. I'm not going to become Luke Skywalker. I'm not going to do that. I don't know. Who did betray? What are they talking about? Are you grouchy because of an allergy or colds? Yeah, I'm sorry for my sniffles. It's there's pollen dropping all over the yard. Trees are ejaculating. But it's really nice. I did spend the afternoon out in the sun with Andrea. I'm all pink now. Got a little sun kissed. And just spent some time. I just said, Andrea, for 1 minute, let's just stop thinking about, you know, all the work that we have to do and just take an afternoon here and just enjoy what we have. Just let's not think about work. Let's not think about tomorrow unloading the truck. Stop thinking about how expensive the lawn is going to be for our party. You got people coming over to clean everything up and make it look nice. Let's just sit by the pool and enjoy the sun. And be like, hey, we built this together. And so she said, okay. And that's what we did. It was really nice. But now I'm pink. Zoibot. Is it true that Image had the best quality spread drawing paper? Lol, I heard it's still sought after to this day. Had to hit the $100 mark. Hell. Zoibot, yeah, like I never got to use it. I never got any because I never did any work for Image. I did a little work for Top Cow, but I used my own paper for that. But yeah, everybody talks about it and says it's the greatest. I don't know. Queen Bee says, is that my Sal? I mean, it could be Queen Bee. Queen Bee, you have like 1,000 orders. You ordered so many things from us, and we're like, Andrea's just like, God bless Queen Bee. I'm like, I know. We're just excited that we got. This is a big piece that we needed to fulfill. Enormous here. Cyberpunk deleted scenes. Great stuff. And by the way, I love making comics. This feels like a comic. You know what this feels like? This feels like a freebie comic that is propaganda from the government, but it isn't. That's what it feels like. Like you get it at the dentist's office. This is fantastic. Like I'm so happy about this. And EJ Moore just look at Cyberfrog demonstrating for the kids like what he can do. The kids at the picnic. Boom, kick a boulder to pieces. The best. This is the best stuff. If I'm gonna do like a freebie, and I'm not gonna draw all of it, even though there are some 4 pages by me in here. I'm gonna get Kelsey Shannon to do a story, and then God bless EJ Morges. He retweeted this out, and he's just like, and some shitty pages from me. EJ Moore just draws a absolutely wonderful Heather Swain and old lady Heather Swain. Look at this. 38-year-old Heather Swain. I love this cheekbone in here. She's beautiful. She's a sweetheart. Hey, you, Froggy. He's like, what? She's like, you're snoring up there. He's out there snoring and making a lot of noise. This was a great 5-page thing that EJ Moore just did. And I canceled it because the whole theme was that Cyberfrog being disconnected from Chelson was making him violent, and I just thought, that's not really what I want to do with the story. But I wrote 5 pages of it. EJ drew those 5 pages, and I just thought I'd publish them here. They're not. Somebody asked if they were canon. They're not canon, and it's snowing, which means that a lot of time has passed. It's August when he wakes up, and it's 1 month. The events of Wreck Planet take 1 month. So it's now September by Red Extermination. And Cyberfrog being in the snow here would mean that it's at least December or January. We haven't gotten there yet. So that's another reason why. Look at this, dude. F. Like that should be a t-shirt right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I had to publish this. Nice little table of contents on the back. And this is like a freebie for everybody who backed the Second Chance campaign. We're going to be shipping a bunch of stuff like that out. I don't know what to do. I don't know what we're shipping anymore. I want to finish the Blacklight poster. I don't know if we're going to turn our energy to the toys for a little while, waiting for Death's Sting. But I don't know. I want to ship everything all at once. I got to order boxes for the toys. I got to find out what kind of crates I want to package the toys in. It doesn't take too long. When you order crates from Uline, they arrive the next day. You can order like 3,000 boxes, and they're in your driveway the next day. It's a really good service. And I ordered some new poster boxes because we ran out of flat, like square tube poster boxes. I ordered another 150 of those. And because I ordered 150 of those, Uline gives you a present. You get to choose a free gift. And I chose a pocket knife because I didn't have a knife when I was at the warehouse. I should have. Somebody's like, don't you walk around with a knife in your pocket? Most men do. I don't. I never have. But I will from now on. When the time comes that you need a knife, only a knife will do. So I got a nice free pocket knife from Uline that'll be arriving tomorrow. And I will never have that problem again. Yeah. Yeah, EJ Morges is great. I know, no spoilers. Sorry, guys. I didn't, I just wanted to show you some of the art. Heather Swain's 38. I call her old lady Heather Swain, and Andrea bristles. It's like we're 10 years older than old lady Heather Swain. She still looks good. She worked out, Heather keeps herself fit. John and Cecil and Billy Tucci. Matt Suck says, EVS, why are you so abusive to delivery drivers? What is this? They say you curse and swear at them nonstop. I do. Listen, I love the delivery drivers. When they show up, I'm so happy to see them. I really am. I'm just like, oh my gosh, bring all that stuff in here. Like I'd be the last person to be abusive to a delivery driver. They usually get my best because they're bringing me something that I worked on and I made, and it's real. There's nothing like that. There is absolutely nothing like the thrill that you get from getting a comic book or a toy that you made in stock. It is amazing, dude. It is such a high. Absolutely love it. 324 people watching me scribble and babble. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. And we got a lot of super chats. Really appreciate that, too. I wasn't expecting that. Tomorrow I will do, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I'll be at the warehouse, 10 a.m. And we'll do a live stream waiting for that truck to show up. And we'll see what Cyberfrogs show up first. I got a Friday at 11 is when the first truck shows up. And they wanted to deliver both of them at the same time. And I just don't want to hurt those guys. And by the way, I don't even know if we're going to have any boys. I think we got Mikey. We got Lauren, his girlfriend. And Hunter's girlfriend. You guys might meet Hunter's girlfriend tomorrow. Because she's like, I'm looking for work. And so I'm upstairs sleeping. And I wrote to Mikey. I said, Mikey, I need the guys to come back tomorrow on this weekend. Wait, can you call them up? He couldn't get them to come back on such short notice. Queen V says, will you sign my car at Garden State Comic Fest? Oh, yeah. Because it's, yeah. I will. That's awesome. Totally, Queen V. It's kind of frog related. But yeah, like I'm sleeping upstairs and Andrea goes, Mikey couldn't get the boys, but he asked Hunter, and Hunter said that he couldn't get anyone on short notice either. But, his girlfriend is looking for something to do. So I got to make my son's girlfriend unload a truck tomorrow. And we'll see. She's little. She's a little girl. Like Lauren's like, I'm a strong girl. I can do this. Okay. And she doesn't complain. She moves boxes. But Hunter's girlfriend's little. She's very petite. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to yell at him. Hunter said she's looking for work. She'll do babysitting. And that's all I wanted to hear. I don't mean unload trucks. She doesn't have to unload trucks, Hunter. But, I mean, if she wants to babysit so I can get out of the house with Andrea once or twice a month, that'd be nice. Oh, it's going to be weird tomorrow. I won't be too hard on her, but I gotta get those trucks unloaded. It's like this could be the mother of my grandchildren. Queen Bee says, thank you. Yeah. Get that boy married. Get those grandkids, says Eric Weathers. Yeah, she's again, I don't want to rush him at all because Hunter listens to me. Like, actually, I don't know what I did. I wish some parents might be like, how did you get your son to to love you so much? And because Hunter listens to me, he says, Dad, what do you think of this? And I'm an idiot, and I tell him, and he really like listens to what I say, which is like crazy. It's crazy. But I just tell him like, hey, like take things slow. Don't rush into anything. Try not to make a mistake here. Subtext is like maybe I made with your mom. You don't want to say anything like that though. It's ridiculous. I didn't make no mistake with his mom. That was the right thing to do because I got Hunter out of it. But don't rush into anything. Make sure that you know this person and that living with them is pleasant, that you can work together, that you can do things together, and that you don't get sick of each other. And, she's not always fucking nagging all day long. Nag. She needs to respect what you do. She needs to respect who you are and just appreciate you. She needs to come over to you every now and then and have a sandwich for you. Why? Out of respect. That's why. Out of respect. She needs to be somebody who you respect too. She can't be some bimbo. She can't be a dummy. She can't be somebody who gets on your nerves. She can't be a dingbat. You don't want that. You want a woman that you respect and love with all your heart. You don't mind simping for. You don't care. You simp for the mother of your children. Somebody who doesn't have any terrible habits. Someone who's not an alcoholic or a drug user. Somebody whose body is physically fit, ready to give you kids. Somebody who wants kids. Make sure she wants kids. Make sure that she understands that's important to you. And that should be important to her too. All these things come into play. But once you find that woman, once you're sure that that's the one, yes, let's go. Let's get married. Let's get some grandkids going. Can't wait to have grandkids. Oh, you forgot the cup size. Yeah, boobs are important. You don't, I mean, well, you know, I don't think I've ever dated a flat-chested girl. I don't think that was ever a thing. Just coincidentally, pretty much every girlfriend I ever had a huge overflowing cup. Very fortunate in that way. I wouldn't have minded, but yeah. But I guess when it comes to feeding your kids, hopefully breastfeeding these grandkids, boob size is important. Is it important? I don't know. Past Master says Ethan has a type. Yeah, I sure do. I do have a type. Dark Italian girls. Oh yeah, I'm streaming, guys. I'm listening to you.
Streaming unless it's Tuesday night and my show's going
on. Matt Hep for $10. Billy too hot for TV, but appropriate for YouTube.
Joan Wong says, "Beware the Wonder Bra." Yeah. Oh, Meadow Soprano types. Not her specifically, but yeah, I would have if I'd met Meadow Soprano in high school. Yeah, I probably would have crushed on her a little bit.
And guys who are still in.
Honestly, you know who I mean, Jennifer Connelly is the archetype. Like young Jennifer Connelly is my type, 100%. But I mean, I guess she's everybody's type. That is a perfect woman.
Damn. Whoa. Wait, when is your birthday?
It's August 13th, and the jump is August 12th.
Billy Tucci's in there on the Jack Show. I don't know where Anna is.
Yes. Well, I don't know if I can stream it live because I'll be up in a plane, 1,200 feet. But I'll definitely
record it.
Load it up. Yeah, definitely record it and load it up. And then in November for Veterans Day is the a water jump into Lake Eustis. So that's fun. Let me ask you a question, Billy. When you do these jumps, do you do like?
Yeah, Jennifer Connelly still looks great, but
off the ripcord.
she like when she was like 20, 21, there was something magical about her. I mean, she was just extraordinarily beautiful. She still had the baby fat on her face. There was something like very special about her then. Now she's all right. But you know what? The baby fat being gone really did it, I think. Her face is chiseled. She's a lot harder, a lot more sculpted.
To be honest, I don't mind the falling part. I don't like
Ovaltine Patrol says, I dated a crazy stack girl a few years ago. It's hard not to grin like an idiot.
You're just like, and then you start to like.
Oh, it's funny.
Like, I'm just hanging by these little fucking like ropes here.
No, she doesn't. Bad Ethan. Who doesn't? Who doesn't what? What did I say wrong?
And you fall 5.
Oh, she doesn't look good? Vegan arse. You think like she's too skinny. She doesn't look good anymore. I'm trying to be nice, all right. You know, I agree with you kind of, but
You don't pull the cord. You know,
she looks good when like I don't like looking at pictures of her, but I mean when I watched Top Gun, I said, oh, there she is. You know,
the guys jumped in Normandy. Those are 500-foot jumps. Night at night.
That's a little too. That's a little
when she's moving, you know, in like a film footage, I think she looks okay. The photographs are unpleasant.
But now this is a 1,200-foot jump in Florida. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to getting out and hoping that you check your chute, make sure you're not tangled up. If you do your bicycle kick out, and then you gotta chill out.
Billy Tucci's like killing it.
The worst part, John.
Mortal V says, "Oh, Mortal V, I'm not reading that."
When Cecil jumps,
It breaks your legs.
Yeah, he probably has
That's
those
terrible.
parachutes, and it's all high tech. These are T10 ground canopy chutes, and that ground comes up like this. Wham! You hit it hard, so
Terrifying.
but
I don't need that.
it's fun. Most fun you can have with your clothes on.
I imagine my legs shattering, my entire body shattering.
Don't put that mojo on me, Ricky Bobby.
Hold on, Christopher
I never made a cool landing. Wow, every time because you're supposed to like.
All right, got a Psalm Android done.
With those, like a glider.
Where am I? Oh, I'm
Start
putting these
running
over
before
here.
you hit the ground, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna, and I just fucking fall.
You have to have your
Fucking bam, right on my fucking chest, like.
Oh my! Oh, you slide on.
All right, let me see what goes on here.
Primary land.
I guess I'll be done. I don't know. It was an hour.
Something like that.
I don't know if I'm gonna do the Jack show. I feel like maybe I'll draw.
I fucking got grass in my mouth. I fucking.
I hit a tree.
Maybe we ink Eric Weathers' cover.
All right, Christopher Gorey, 49.
Maybe we ink that.
Thinking if the Earth were really round, wouldn't it just roll along
Should we do
through
that?
space, bouncing off every planet and asteroid it came across?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Hold on a second.
Like sound science to me.
That's gonna be slow.
Wawa Boga for 2. After seeing video, I identify as General Franco. What's he talking about?
Wait, what is his picture
Franco
there?
Miro?
Oh, from Spain.
Yeah, from Spain. What is that picture? Is that Roman?
Fascist. I don't know. This video right here. What did you have?
No, I'm looking at.
Oh, maybe it's after seeing this video he had.
I wanted to see if it had something to do with like Guernica or something.
Russell Hall for 5. All these rich corporate heads are publicly signaling their allegiance to the New World Order as an essence program or else.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Or else what? What would they do to the Dodgers if they didn't have Jesus Christ pole dancing?
Right.
Like, what do you mean, or else? Like, really?
Yeah. Well, the NHL did it. The NHL pushed back on that. They
Yeah.
wanted them to have tape.
Because the players were like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, they were like, I don't want to do this, and it lasted. People hemmed and hawed.
Wait, they didn't want to do what?
They were supposed to
Wear
have
like rainbow fucking jerseys. Guys are like,
Oh, the hockey league?
yeah,
the players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the players like, this is stupid. We don't agree. You can be who you want. We believe in your right to exist, et cetera, but don't push us on us to do this if we disagree with it. Like, first of all, what does that have to do with hockey anyway?
Nothing.
Right.
But it
Well,
was-
why
it
can't,
was-
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But
you don't want
it
to,
was
like,
that.
I don't need all my sports events to have fucking everyone's political slogans on their fucking shirts.
You have the Rangers and the Islanders, and I think the Devils wear for St. Patrick's Day. If the game's on St. Patrick's Day, they warm up jerseys because they do a big St. Patrick's Day theme. And then they do it for Veterans Day for the warm-ups. They wear, like camo warm-up jerseys, for a national holiday. For Pride Night, what's with Pride Night? What does that have to do with any, you know what I mean? It's why not have this night and that night, et cetera, that sort of thing with such a small percentage of the population. And the players rebelled against it.
It was the Russians, the Russian players.
Yep. The Russians did. That's how it started.
Oh, thank God for the Russians.
So
We're
they're
not
like,
going to do this.
They're like, we don't do that gay shit.
so,
Miss me with that gay shit.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Beautiful. QC for $1.99. For Pride Night, Dodgers start 9 pitchers and catchers.
All right.
Wartooth
88 for 5. Cecil, when is Biden going to step down? How did that work out?
I'm shocked. I really thought, he is. He's the greatest fucking joke. Everyone talks in public now. it's absolute gibberish. We just have accepted it. It's unreal that we've accepted it because the media won't call him out because it's their guy. But he just sits there and just says gibberish, literally gibberish. Like, I'm not joking or exaggerating.
Let's see here. Let's take a look at this.
Hyperbole. It's gibberish. And we're just
I'm listening to John and Cecil talk.
Well, we are out of.
We're
we
doomed.
all fucking crazy? The same thing like this shit. It's like, what? We can't notice this is like, this is going on at a baseball game, and our president is just, basically fucking speaking another language. And we're all
This
just
is
this
John
is
Malin's
Have you
pencils
seen the Biden clone?
and my
One of them
inks
has earlobes,
on
the other one has earlobes.
Battlebrick
Yeah.
Road 2
And
cover.
What the hell is that all about?
Well, they were also showing one of him like from Monday and then on Wednesday, and he had hair and no hair. And they're like, "Are there two of him? What the fuck is going on?"
What is going on with her hair here, John?
Well, I mean, it's not unusual for leaders to have body doubles, right? I mean, we might as well admit that we have those too, right?
Do we?
One of his nieces said that he's the real Joe Biden is dead. One of Biden's, and he said that it's his brother, one of his brothers, or has been the president.
This is not the one that molested me. It's the one.
That's
that died.
amazing. I believe that's
Right.
true.
No, this is one of his nieces. Like, maybe I'll look that up.
Billy,
Yeah,
looks like Kelsey's been drawing you.
Gave her your
What is
hair
this?
I just got a haircut too.
back. There you go.
Oh God, love you. I gotta have that.
I'll send it.
I
to
think
you.
it says "ding" above it. Yeah.
Ding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you,
Russell,
brother. Thank you.
This Russell Hall one is for you, Billy. What is Billy Ducey doing to offset the carbon footprint of all this flagrant skydivery he's been up to?
My carbon footprint is going to be deep and everlasting.
Yeah.
Like a dinosaur.
Yeah,
I got a
there
big old
you go.
friggin' truck. I got a motorcycle.
Kill a dolphin or two along the way.
Yeah, I dump a lot of cordite and gunpowder into the air.
I
Barbecue.
love Billy.
Drinking Fort Hamilton. Cecil, this is good shit right here, man. Fort Hamilton double barrel bourbon. Great guy, English guy. He brews it right by us.
Wish I had some of that right now.
Oh,
I was thinking about getting something to drink. As a matter of fact,
that's a Long Island whiskey.
They drink whiskey, drink bourbon. Drink something like that. Drink Scott.
Mhm.
No carbon.
Wait, is Bullet still on the menu? Am I allowed to drink Bullet still?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm
Drink
drinking
whatever you want.
cheap Jameson tonight.
Yeah, Jameson was one of the
like
sponsors,
Jameson.
so they had a Jameson table for $35 or $32. You can't drink enough. You just hit every. They had all these little tables. You know what I mean?
Did
What is
anyone
it on
have the pickle juice chaser?
Pickle juice.
Delicious.
Chase?
Yeah,
is that?
it's a Jameson pickleback. You take a shot of Jameson and a shot of dill pickle juice. It is delicious.
Really?
It's great. It is a orgasm in the back of your throat.
What the fuck?
Well, never mind then.
Kelsey,
I've had enough of that.
I gotta send that to Debbie.
Now, John, how did you know what an orgasm on the back of your throat felt like?
Because I was like, this is what an orgasm on the back of your throat must feel like when I did that Jameson pickleback.
Sounds like my prison days. Yeah.
Yeah, I did I did a shit ton of pickleback shots, so it was so good. Like no burn. And I figure I'm gonna get heartburn from like the pickle juice, but like I don't know, it's like they like cancel each other out or something.
Yeah.
It's just really good.
Do you like
I'll
olives?
try that. I got some.
What's that, Billy?
Do you like olives?
Not really. Not an olive guy.
Oh, I do.
Have you
Why? What do you got?
Get some oysters. Have a nice martini.
I never had a martini before. What is it?
What?
Is it vermouth? What's in it? I forgot.
Well, it depends what kind of martini you want. A good vodka martini is what I like.
Vodka.
Vodka martini. That's where we went, Cecil. Actually, we went to a Cajun restaurant. We had started with oysters and martinis. There was some crawdaddies. And I had some jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Now, I'm sorry for that super chat.
I like
I eat that once a week.
Well, hold on. I want to take a second here and get this campaign on track because we're sitting here talking about all these fun, interesting topics, but also we want Billy to make some money tonight. Zombie Sama, Dorm of the Dead graphic novel is available, $41,980.
Did you guys back Zombie Sama, Dorm of the Dead?
Wonder if we passed that 15 or 42. No, not yet. We are one backer away, guys, from hitting $42,000. He is ending the campaign tonight.
Yep. And thank you, John. This is our little comic that could, our little zombie comic that could. It's our passion project. It's something that my partner John Broly and I. It's just a fun book. It's 104 pages, really affordable. We got all the books have come in, so the book's all printed. It's on its way in. We got our Zombie Sama original fan appreciation graphic novel. Got the Winter Soldier one came in, so these books came in. All our stretch goals are in. Books have been printed. They'll be here probably maybe tomorrow, and we'll start fulfilling next week. So surveys have gone out, so thank you. So the campaign's closing, and all I want to do in this 2 months
is run you zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
now that this is a 3-month campaign, and thanks to you, John and Cecil, when I met you guys, when Ethan first brought me into CG and over to Indiegogo back in 3 years ago, is that our Zombie Sama campaign, the last one did 42,464. And that was like a 7-month campaign. So in 3 months, we're almost at that number. And I do Kickstarter too, as you guys know, much to some chagrin, but that's, you bring that up with my wife. But I love to close it out. We'll close it out, I don't know, half hour or so. And to at least equal what we did last, with the last campaign. But
it's hard inking, John.
Run in there, guys, and just go ahead and back this. You can get, let's see, let me scroll.
I don't want to put the nose here.
The tiers that you got in here. The complete Zombie Sama, $70.
Right,
you can get a digital for $10.
What the hell is this? What is this?
Oh, really?
Yep, that's Dan Mendoza. Dan's a pal and a great ally to all of us. He has a book called Zombie Tramp. And this is our undead, sexy, hot chick.
Oh, dude, I love that guy. What's his name again?
He's a badass, Dan Mendoza.
Yeah, right. He's been doing like his own thing for like a long time.
Dude,
I've always done his stuff.
He's hitting like 300K on his on these zombie tramps.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Fuck, he's no fucks given with him. Can I curse? I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody
do it all night.
No.
Who did this cover here?
That's John Broly. That's my partner. So that's John's. It's the Vault of Horror. That's our Indiegogo exclusive, and then you have my hardcover there. You have Reni's cover, and all these books are printed. So we're closing it out, and it's not going to be offered again. So this is your last chance, your last hour, half hour to jump. And if you guys could help us out, we appreciate it. We're so happy of how you guys did help us with this. Like I said, this is our little zombie book that could. That's for our next book, She Gatecrasher. That's my next book. It launches in August. That's what I'm working on now. And that's the cover. So if you look at that right there, that is my first, John, that's my first design of She, the one on the left.
Really?
Yeah, very late Marvel 80s, with the red circle around the eye, and then that's She on the right that everyone became, is familiar with. But so that's in this story, Gatecrasher. My character Anna gets trapped in comic book time and she's assisted by the first. Her name is Gay Kepto, the character, and she has to battle through all comic book genres and decades to get back home. So we have all public domain characters. I'm going to be putting a call into all you guys if you guys don't mind your characters having a cameo appearance in it. And but she's gonna fight dinosaurs, westerns, shit, all kind. The black and white era, bad girls. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So World War II, fighting Nazis and robots and mad scientists. So and again, so it's gonna be a fun book. I love it. So we got coins, T-shirts, all that jazz.
Yeah. Wow, those are nice shirts.
Cover art. I just put the original cover art, my original cover art, today. It's on the right, it's not on the left. But
as a tier.
Yep, as a tier. I put it up, so it's I don't know, $1,200 or something for my cover.
Wow, you got a lot of tiers here, Bill.
Yeah, that's my wife.
She original rough.
There it is, right there.
There we go. Look at that. You can get the Billy Tucci original cover, guys. $1,500. Clear that bad boy out.
One book. It's a great book. Like I said, it's all done. So we start fulfilling next week. So you guys are gonna get your books wicked fast.
Excellent.
It's a lot of heart. It's a great book. Great book.
Let me see the T-shirts again.
Hold on.
It's a full. They're all 3D T-shirts all around. So you got Zombie Sam on the back and my cover on the front.
Okay, that's
For
from
all bases, and
I like that.
It's fun. This is our fun thing. This is like John and I. We were saying, you're launching. It's our winter campaign, so winter is a good time. January, February is a great time to launch your smaller campaigns, your more passion projects, because the competition's a lot less, and and then you bring
a lot fewer people are out there doing crowdfund. So I think a lot of people like to get going when it warms up.
Yes, sir.
Get that blood pumping again. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's watch this trailer real quick.
We're Japanese boys.
Killing Japanese. I am killing Japanese.
What is it?
It's the World War II version.
I like that. That's a great idea. The out of control teenage hormones trigger a zombie apocalypse. God's sake. Son, you remember the song, do you?
Yeah, I remember it.
Oh yeah. Yep. So we'll close it out tonight, and then we'll. Holy shit! Whoa!
Hey, 42,543. Thank you, everyone, for jumping. I'm gonna take this down for a moment because I need to back it myself. I thought I might have, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna go in here and put our back heavy. Let me get this $70 complete zombie.
This camera is very blurry.
Happen.
It'd be great if I could get some focus here on
signature. Yes, I would like it signed, please. Signed, please. Everything's signed. Let's get everything signed. Why not?
Well, I think the great Renzini's going to write you another note.
Oh, brother. As long as he's not sending me hardcore pornography again.
Did he? And I paid for that?
Yes. Yeah, I got a lot of great hardcore pornography. It was all illustrated. So I guess I appreciate that. Yeah. Faye, maybe not so much.
Yeah, no. Well, speaking of Faye, Debbie, I told Debbie that I was going on your show, John, and she says hello.
Oh, hello. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
See,
that.
so you and Debbie will get along like peas and carrots when you meet each other. He's gone.
All right, sorry, I'm just trying to get through this payment processing right here. So
I'm here. I'm doing the same thing John is. That's why.
Oh, you guys are great friends. Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Billy. I'm not.
I think I already got.
I got to do it too. Hold on a second.
No, you don't. Yeah. She's like, got a package from Zaid Comics over there.
Oh, all right.
And I don't
Go
want
back
to
to Billy's
shit,
book.
so I'm hoping it's. I always support their books. I love them.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
Now let's see. I'm gonna share that this is closing tonight.
So are you drawing
Actually, I
Anna
don't know.
closely because she's not here?
I'm drawing Anna as she, since she's not here, with lots and lots of cleavage. Since she's not here, I'm really gonna milk it.
Yeah, she wishes
Choice of words.
Anna's cleavage.
What the hell?
So Cecil, are those Barbie pictures as good as you say they are?
John saw them too. They're good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, her.
There's a great Renzini, John. He's right there.
A lot of ass. If your fellas like ass, then I've got.
Oh man, yeah, I saw
You
some.
get all your
I think there will
preferences.
be unpolished ass
I see.
shots.
Yeah,
incredible.
Stuff. You're talking about like taking a waxer, right?
Yeah, what's a polished ass?
Stand them up.
Well, no, I think it because she has photos that aren't like they were like she has to
It's
select
official.
out of like 50 photos
You
and those
back
get
zombie
finalized and
samba.
they get all the nice little cleanups and
Good.
stuff
Okay.
or whatever happens.
You got it done.
Unedited, unpolished. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys ask her for the
You want to
worst
back
ones. I used to
zombie
say,
samba,
like,
don't let the dead.
worst-
Yeah, send us the worst ones of your feet.
I just like seeing that I've been such a horrible influence on her. The clothes keep getting smaller and smaller. Everybody knows.
She reached out to me about Lady Death. And I sent an email, an introductory email with her and Brian Polito. Because she'd make a beautiful Lady Death.
She could pull it off.
She'd be perfect for that. So I hope so I think if she goes to San Diego, I'll introduce them.
Well, she should go. I mean, she's right there.
Yeah,
Well,
she
not
definitely should go.
pretty close.
Well, she went last year, so we hung out Saturday night last year. Drinking, smoking cigars.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
She didn't weird you out at all?
No, well, she looks like a little kid. So,
Yeah.
It's here's me and all my idiot friends.
Let her fool you. She's dangerous.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I've been
Just
around.
never get
them.
her. You know
She's
this.
BFFs with she's BFFs with Jim Shooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
got
no
power
shit,
now.
really?
Yeah,
Really?
she's got power now. Yeah.
Maybe maybe she should go meet some people from Marvel and become a assistant editor over there. She probably running that whole company in 2 years.
Dude, she can easily manipulate her way in there in no time.
Did you see Anna Project Chaos? And it's all Anna going in.
Oh my God, what a great
Project
idea.
Mystique, Operation Mystique, and she goes in, and in 2 years she becomes the publisher of Marvel Comics.
Yep. She could probably do it.
I bet you she could.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put that in the
Christopher, for 2, Billy, can your parachutes say cash grab 2 on it?
Yeah, would you do me a favor and do that? Have
Hello,
that
chat.
custom
Sorry,
made?
I'm being
Appreciate that.
boring here tonight.
So
John
should I go
Delarose,
tell
shout
Mom
out to you.
how to
Hello.
pack the chute?
Mhm.
Spray paint, cash grab 2 on it.
Yeah.
And make sure they use
Um,
something with some kind of thing that deteriorates silk. So when you
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like John Malin's style is so completely different from mine. It's like I like look at it and I don't really know what to do with it. I want to change it all. And it's I hate to say that. That's awful to say to John. I want to change your stuff, but you got to respect it and then bring your own kind of your own sensibilities to it, as much as you can. It's got to look like John's. You can't redraw it. Mike S. Miller inked one of John's covers for Lone Star, and I really think he did a bad job because he changed it to look like a Mike S. Miller cover. It doesn't look like a John Malin cover.
Look at his mom, and then look at Fidel Castro. And they said
But yeah, I mean, John draws way differently than I do. I'm not an inker. I only ink my own stuff, so this is unique.
Was if it was when he would have been conceived. So.
yes, I think they.
And if you look at I'll pull it up in a second.
And I want it to look like John.
And they laid
Wartooth 88 for 2. Cecil, what's the deal with Congress sat phones? So
I don't know. There's they're expecting some trouble. I'm thinking aliens.
I'm hearing tomorrow.
Well, let me tell you something about Al. If I may, and I know I'm a guest here, but
You may.
You picture Donald Trump, right? The consummate outsider becoming president of the United States and learning all of our secrets, right? So all of a sudden, here comes Donald Trump. You see him disappear, whatever. He gets in meetings. He gets to know all the things that president of the United States for national security reasons has to know. And all of a sudden, he creates the Space Force. Now, why the hell would he create the Space Force unless they show him some shit? He's like, Are you kidding me? Oh no, they've been around.
I think if Trump knew there were aliens, he would tell us.
Because we have to counter this.
Wow.
That's how great of a president he was.
Yeah.
And
Wow,
now
you
all of a
cracked it
sudden,
wide open.
Yeah, every member of Congress who sees a satellite phone. What the hell is that?
It's either aliens or Jesus. One of them's coming.
No, Jesus doesn't call ahead. The whole thing is he's going to come without knowing.
Yeah, no one knows the date or time.
I didn't say the real Jesus. The hologram.
Just like a woman.
Oh, you're talking about on the border of Mexico? Thousands of Jesuses are pouring across the border.
Space Window for 20. Hail. Albatross Junction issue 3 just released. Issue 1, 2, and 3 are all printed and shipping immediately on Indiegogo. Wow, incredible. Thank you for that. That reminds me, I have to go dig through my super chats from a few days ago because I had a couple that I think got missed. And I swore I would dig through and find those.
John, look out for that tip that Indiegogo adds.
Oh, yeah. No, I always zero that out.
That is,
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that at all. It's like it's something you have to, it's like an extra step to remove it and put 0 in there. So
That's some shady business.
Now look at Space Window, man. Look at it. He has his book, Albatross Junction, issue number 3. He's just released that. He has number 1, 2, and 3 printed, and he's shipping his books. Look at this freaking amazing spirit of independence. Of us publishers, and not getting a mention on any of the comic book press, right? None of the news sites, none of that crap, and they're just driving through. God bless, man. This is great.
Oh, and it was Space Window for the exact same book, Albatross. It was a $50 super chat. So to make up for it, I'm gonna look this up. Albatross Junction. So give me a moment.
I'm having troubles here.
What do you mean?
I'm getting something went wrong on our end. It's not my card.
Don't worry about it, bro. It's all good. Let's see. I'll give you a copy. I'll give you the book.
Sure, it's not your card. That's what they all say.
Government's coming after you? What's happening?
Look at that. It says refresh the page, and it adds the $10 again when you refresh it. Bastards.
Oh, you bastards. Oh. I'm sorry, Cecil.
Not, Billy, this is what you've done here is unforgivable.
I apologize. When I see you, I owe you. I'll pay you back.
Apology not accepted.
And rightly so.
All right, let me try this one.
I brought up a campaign, but it closed on the 25th of January, and okay. I guess it's still in demand. So this is probably it, maybe it. Whatever. This is what I'm going to share. So excellent. I'm glad you had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, everybody was.
There we
There
go.
was a nail biter there.
Great. Okay, guys, over here on Indiegogo, Albatross Junction comic books, $1,090 raised by Kevin Cosme. Oh, and Anthony LaGaipa? What?
Gaipa?
Issue 1. So I'm not sure exactly. Oh, issue 2 must be the covers. Yeah. Okay. Issue 3. Yeah, looks good. Space adventure. Monsters. What is this? Ooh. Is that a normal woman or is that a alien woman?
I think it's worth it. Whatever it would or wouldn't.
It's worth it.
Kelsey, would or wouldn't?
I don't know. Just for the story, yeah. Would.
Yeah, would.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about this? We guys bang this thing right here?
Yeah.
For the story, sure.
Yeah, for the story.
I can't see her tits.
Yeah, this is definitely a chick though in the scenario.
I like athletic types. Yeah.
There's like 4 row of teeth in here too. So.
Yeah. I'd sleep like a baby in her arms. I'd be like, I heard a noise downstairs. Go check on it.
You better check that G-string though. You got to see what's. I don't know. There's something down there. There's
There's
something.
a lizard tail.
Oh, jeez.
But
You know, you just turn off your brain and listen to these guys talk.
Ice cold intro.
I don't know if that's good or not. Like, you just kind of just shut your brain off and just let Cecil say stuff. I'm not responding to him the way I do Eric July. Eric July comment back. Cecil, I'm like, ugh. My brain turns to tapioca.
Albatross Junction. What an incredible book. I'd like to give this my highest.
That's my voice.
recommendation. Albatross Junction by Anthony and Kevin. One of the finest books that Indie Comics has ever produced. I do want to recommend Albatross Junction with all my heart. It's really spectacular. And there's a sketch inside of me being a big fat slob. I've front over my shoulder some pie, and it looks like looming death. There's death looming over me here. You guys, I mean, I'll do this anyway. I mean, I will promote your comics. If they look great like that one actually does look, I'd be happy to promote your comics. And I did also get a whole big stack of trading cards. These guys, Andrea went through these and was like, "Oh, beautiful. Why don't your trading cards look this good?" And I was like, "There are trading cards. We're doing them together. You think you're putting me down? You're putting us down. This is your effort, sweetheart, and don't you forget it." So good stuff. The book is called Albatross Junction, and I do want to promote that today. Hello, everyone. Hello in the chat.
It's a big clip.
Everyone go check that out.
The weird thing is that Ethan was just live, and you just kicked him out.
Oh. Well, you can pop in here.
No, that was a live video. That was just him. No,
That was him.
No, okay. We're getting real meta here. Matt Hepp for 5. In Pennsylvania, we have pickles and Yingling lager beets. Legit.
Just slowly build it, guys. This is how to do it. Just slowly put it together. That's all it is. You find the shapes. You try to figure out what John's method is here, and then you just kind of put it together.
Bullet form. Oh, interesting. Christopher for 2. And an O in the back of your throat. That's Anna's favorite drink.
Oh, I would say.
Maybe. Russell Hall for 2. It's time to consider an intervention for Anna. Yeah, well,
I guarantee. I just called her just now, and it went to voicemail. She's dead asleep, guaranteed.
Yeah. Russell Hall for 2.
What?
She wouldn't be on her show though. Russell Hall for 2. Someone needs to take away her peanut butter. Okay. Head Rock for 6. Advertising on the Jack Show. Disgraceful. Yeah. The Don, $1.99. Hail, John, Billy, Cecil, and Kelsey. Legends all. Oh, thank you. Very nice.
Legends of Cecil.
Thank you, the Don. Gold Arrow Comics for 5. Hello from Detroit. We just want to give our regards and do some shameless marketing for our new campaign. You didn't mention what it was.
Gold Arrow Comics, guys.
There's a great logo too. Great name too.
Yeah. Hiroshima Taro for 2. Trudeau's parents were in a known open relate. Oh,
See, John? See?
Yeah, the theory runs deep.
I gotta say this. So you guys do this every week for 4 years.
Yep.
Every Thursday night. So you know Thursday night is Jack Show, right?
Most of us do, except Kelsey. Yeah.
And
Except Kelsey.
Anna falls asleep. See, so you gotta call her like 10 times.
She you know what I'm saying? She doesn't. She goes to bed like she's awake all night. Like yesterday, she was like up from 10 o'clock to 3 in the afternoon, 10 o'clock at night to 3 in the afternoon the next day.
Yeah, I remember those days.
And just like fucking, she's retarded.
Left Nuts for 5. My mom died today at 5:45 a.m. Please send her your love. The Jack Show made her laugh out loud several times the last few weeks. Thank you. Oh, that's terrible.
Sorry to hear that.
Very sorry.
Here's a drink to your mom. Sorry, I don't have any liquor.
Yeah, hello.
Here's your mom.
Fuck yeah, man.
Cheers.
That's hard. I'll put it on Anna.
I like to hear that.
Yeah, terrible news.
Let's see Kelsey's new Anna picture.
I'm gonna drink it off Anna's cleavage.
Anna's boobs are getting boobs are getting bigger in your pictures.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
What?
In real life too. It's weird. I don't know how that happens.
No, they're not. Not at all. Cecil, what are you sharing here?
This is Biden's granddaughter saying that he died.
What?
Whoa.
I'm gonna do it anyway. My grandfather Joe Biden does have a twin, and that twin is currently pretending to be Joe Biden in the White House. So, unfortunately, my grandfather Joe Biden passed away about 4 years ago. But you know, he had built up this really long political career, and my family still wanted to have a bit of power in the U.S. government.
A bit of power.
We just replaced Joe with his twin brother, Bo.
Nice.
Who's we?
Bo?
Joe Biden.
Oh, Bo Biden? Oh.
Why would you
When was
name
that
your
video?
twins
I don't
Joe
believe
and Bo? Joe and Bo.
Because they're fucking idiots.
Doesn't that name?
Because they're fucking idiots, says
Bo,
Billy.
Joe and Bo. That's a very common kind of like thing.
Well,
to
his
name
son
your
was
kids in
named
your
Bo.
generation.
Joe
Does he
Biden.
have a twin?
Oh, there you go. He must.
Well,
One's got hair, one
it's
doesn't.
fucking- It all goes back to what we were talking about. It's fucking aliens, man.
It's aliens, man.
George Washington grew weed, man. Fields of that shit. You know that, right?
What y'all think about DeSantis is opening for his president?
I still haven't seen DeSantis'
You
opening.
guys, hear about all that?
Yeah.
What? Tell us about it. What happened?
He's got no shot.
Yeah, he ruined it, man. He did some live thing with on Twitter. It was plagued with technical issues, and he's got this thing, man. This "Make America Florida." I can't get behind that shit.
No, he listen. I want him in Florida because I like having Florida the way it
I'm
is.
muted, Billy.
I agree.
Oh, he's on the phone.
Don't wreck your
I
career
want
going up
Florida
against
to
Trump.
stay Florida. I want DeSantis. Let's get 4 of Trump and 8 of DeSantis. But DeSantis is still like the reason they're pushing him. Mainstream media is pushing him is because he's still part of the fucking system. He went to Yale. He went to all. He had all the same professors as everybody. You know what I mean?
Did
These
he
guys
get
are
peed
all.
on in a glass coffin?
They all
Going on.
they all went to the same school, had the same professors, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, they all went to the exact same schools. Trump is a fucking true outsider, and that's why the fucking Dems are pushing, get DeSantis in there, because not that they like him, but he's part of the clique. Like he's still part of the system. And they could deal with somebody who's part of the system, whether it's a Bush or a Romney, that's fine. You know, but they can't have wild cards like Trump did. That's what they're fucking worried about. So
That's what we want then.
well, that's what we need because
Yeah.
he's going to come in and fucking clean out the FBI. He should fucking abolish it, man.
Who is?
Trump.
Hey,
I don't
John.
think they're going to
Billy.
Yeah, I agree. I have Debbie on the phone. Debbie just my son Matthew's got a interview at Penn State tomorrow. He's looking at colleges now. But I just told Debbie that I'm on with you, John. And honey, say hello.
Thank you so much, John.
No problem. My pleasure.
You're the best. And she's coming to Michigan
Oh wow.
next month
Wow. For what?
in June. My aunt's 80th birthday.
John, go.
Crazy.
Oh, John. All right, honey, I'm glad you guys are there. I'm glad you're safe. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
John,
Love you too. Bye.
invite yourself over to that. What are you, crazy?
We're having a big party. Sorry.
It's probably going to be pickle chasers there.
You guys
yeah.
are amazing. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. 42 days. Thank you guys.
Refresh.
Oh,
Oh, let me refresh. Okay, all right. Oh,
Oh,
43901. It's
Word.
moving. That's what she said. It's moving.
That's called the Cecil bump, by the way. They call that.
thank you guys.
No, that's cancer.
No.
Kelsey Sharp.
Oh, okay.
The Cecil bump used to be ketamine, but now it's money on your campaign.
Bro, you do not have like a lump in your neck, do you? Right now, you taking that
No.
one of them medications that say you can develop a lump in your neck and have oily discharge. Like
Hate
see,
oily discharges are the worst kind of discharge.
They could be fun though.
Yeah, let's keep rock and rolling on this campaign, guys. Just go in there and back it. Grab something. What else are we doing tonight? We got $25, $35 burning a hole in all our pockets tonight. Let's go out there and support Billy. Let's get this the 45, man. That'd be fucking great.
I got at least 3 more Anna drawings in me.
But this
Boots
is great,
might get bigger.
guys.
Let
And
them get progressively bigger, Kelsey.
Yeah.
hey, Kelsey,
not here
my
to finish, though.
grandfather was born down New Orleans way.
Yeah?
We're Cajuns.
Oh, really?
Yep, from Sicily. And then someone died in Sicily, and then they moved back to Italy. And then right before World War II, they came back over the boat. So my grandfather grew up in Mussolini's Italy, and then came back. But my grandfather had like an Italian Cajun. His English accent was a mix between Italian and like a crawdaddy, whatever, a Cajun accent.
Yeah.
It's funny how he grew up like that.
That's awesome. Trying to think of how that would go.
Dude, we so look like a couple in that picture, don't we? John, look at that.
Yeah, you look like a great couple.
Can you see me?
What is that? May December is what they say, right?
May December. Yeah.
May December.
He wanted to motorboat her, he said.
Yeah. Steve Roberts for $50. Hail, Steve says, I was told Billy is filling in for Anna. So hi, Billy.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Steve.
Well,
Cheers, Steve.
Yeah.
I love and admire all you three men. I really do. I watch the show every week, so I'm a fan. And I'm usually working, at my head down. I just listen and I stop, and I can't work. But
I feel like that's most of the audience, but they're head down listening, then they stop.
I think I'm going to join them.
Do that
I think I'm going to keep my camera off and draw, but I'm going to go join those guys. They sound like they're having fun. I'm too quiet. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for sending super chats. I appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. We'll be or go over to the Jack Show, but I'll be at the warehouse tomorrow. Okay? You guys take care.